Hello and welcome to my allotment journey. My name is Sarah and I'm so pleased that you clicked on this link to have a little bit of nosy about what I get up to at the allotment. I've had my allotment for 2 years, but I never documented it apart from pictures. I took hundreds and hundreds of pictures, but I never videoed it. But I'm 2 years in now and I want to show you my allotment because I'm going to make some big changes and you are going to help me. You're going to advise me because I'm a novice at best, to be honest. But yes, please join me at the allotment. Just been sat in the polytunnel escaping the rain. Look, but behind the rain clouds is blue sky. It's about 4:30, 4:45, something like that, so I'll come after work. I've got to get some jobs done, but let's see what's growing first. Now, it's only been a few days since I planted the sweet peas. There's no point in looking at them and getting disappointed because it's been a week for you. It's only been a couple of days at best for me, so let's not look at them and get ourselves upset. But there you go, we've got potatoes coming up here. That side, that's the original lot. I think we've lost the footage of me actually planting the potatoes. You know what it looks like. You dig a hole, you bury a potato, and that's exactly what went on here. But as you can see, the ones that I've planted this year are starting to come up there. Okay, we've got a little bit of grass we can take out. We can do that as we go, can't we? A little bit of a dandelion coming up there as well. But yeah, those are last year's, and these are the ones that I planted this year. Ooh, the fuchsia, progress on that is really bushing out nicely. I was told to cut the dead wood back by a couple of people, and I did. And there it is, growing really nicely there. Also underneath there, because it's not a weed membrane, it's just a fleece. It's a lovely habitat for the grass to grow. Remember, couch grass in there. Couch grass, whatever it was, that grass, that horrible grass is in there and it's growing like billy-o. So what I'm going to have to do with that is uncover it, weed it again, put the seeds on and then just forget about it. Right, all the seeds, because the seeds that are going in there are the flower seeds, so all those seeds will just grow and they'll grow tall. You won't see the grass. It is what it is. It's a very grassy bed. That a lot of it, I think, of that grass was in there from the wild seeds, the butterfly and bee seed boxes. So can't really do much about that. These willow, which should be willow ball, are really growing like billy-o now. Really growing. So I will at some point get the secateurs on that, chop it down a bit and just, I don't know, chop it down to here maybe, encourage a bit more bushy growth down here because I want them to be a ball. I think that lavender, like I said last time, is on its last legs. I don't think that's going to come back. This lavender, on the other hand, is doing nicely. That one is growing, it's green, we're okay with that one. Right, so that's a few things looked at, but what we're going to do today, what super task are we going to do today? I've got 2 jobs. Might do them both, might get sidetracked and do something else totally, you never know. But I think I'm going to do some more sowing, and I'm going to make a trellis for some peas. Let's see if I can find the peas in my little tin of seeds. Well, it would actually help if I knew what I was looking for, because I would have just thought they were called peas, right? Ooh, a bit skewy, sorry. I would have just thought they were called peas, but this is called purple magnolia snap pea, because look, I get a little card with it. So yes, I did have them in that little tin. It's just that I actually just don't know what I'm doing. Right, so here we go. These are from the Seed Craft, so I sign up for that. And every month I get 4 packets of seeds for £8, right? And this is one of them. This was in the first box I got, I think, last month. So, I don't know how many did you get? Approximately 40 seeds. Will we plant them all? Maybe, I don't know. But there you go, that's what it's called. It's called snap pea, purple magnolia, and purple, look at that. So, that should be interesting. Let's get these bad boys planted. Okay, so as per usual, it's just not as simple as planting a pea, is it? It's never going to be that easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a trellis wall for it to climb up. Okay, so let's get cracking. So the first thing I need to do is uncover this bed, because I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to have the trellis wall here. It's just making my seating area a little bit more private. Okay, right, so I can save those pegs. Get these chunks of wood. Tell you what we'll do is we will fold back this to half, maybe like that. Fold it back to that. I don't think this is actually doing anything now, this fleece. It's just making it look a bit more uniform, maybe. Right. Okay. Because that's the side I'm going to put the trellis up. So I've got 2 long stakes here. I think I got them from B&M Bargains. Not sure, about £3 maybe, something like that. Not a lot of money. So very, very tall ones. What's that? About 5 foot tall, is it? Something like that. I'm not going to hammer them in that much, okay? Because I need them to be tall, because I'm going to screw them into the side of the bed. But I am going to hammer them in just a little bit now, just to get them stable enough for me to get those screws put in. So I'm just going to give it a couple of taps, and then I'll screw it in. There we go. I think that's enough. I'm going to drill a hole. Right, there we go. Second screw underneath in the opposite direction. Oh, God, them red ants everywhere. Oops. There you go. That is not going anywhere. Okay, 2 posts in behind me there. I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully you can. 2 posts there, very sturdy. Sturdy enough for peas anyway, but I wasn't sure whether to string around them, you know, round and round. You know what, I've got some trellis. I'm going to try the trellis. There's 2 small ones. I'm going to put one on top of the other and see how that looks. I might also put string across, because you know how peas like to climb, you know. And I think a trellis might be just too chunky for it, not sure. But I like the idea of a trellis, just to try and make my seating area just a bit more private. I know it looks messy now, but come the summer, when everything's grown and I don't have to do quite so much work, it'll look a lot better. So yeah, let's get the trellis and see how that looks. Oh, little side note, that is definitely being used by the little birds. I tuned into the camera, the CCTV that's set up on it, and 1, 2, 3, at least 3 blue tits coming and going from that every opportunity when I turn the camera on. So that is working a treat, an absolute treat. That's not to say that the magpies can't get in, but when I do tune in to have a look, it's blue tits getting through the gap and going in there. So that worked wonders. Not quite sure how I'm going to attach this or anything yet, so I'm just going to put it to it and see what it looks like and see how I can attach it. So the idea is this grey trellis. This was £3.50 from B&M. Can you tell I've been to B&M Bargains at weekend, right? So can we attach it like that? Okay, so I have what? I don't know if you can see that. Let me just move you down a little bit. Sorry for my armpit shot. Can you see that there? And then I can either tie wrap it on or screw it. You know what? This wood is so flimsy that I'm going to tie wrap it on. Okay, let's tie wrap this on as best we can. But you can see what I mean by the gaps being big. So I probably will just put some string across as well. Okay, trellis is up, tie wrapped it on. I think I'm going to string it. I think I'm going to just put some string across. I just don't trust the peas to climb up that enough. So let's get some string. Okay, rather than weaving in and out of all these little bits and pieces, I've done the weaving in and out quite broadly. Then I'm going to put some screws in the middle of each of these little triangle things, these diamond shaped things here, and I'm going to just wrap it round. You'll know what I mean when you see it. That's all I mean. Just screws like that, and then the wire, the string is just going to go round to the other side where it's going to be exactly the same. Just twisting it round the screw, and then round to the next one, and then over. Oops. Of course, my twine is all twisted. Of course it is. But you get the idea. Just sort of untangle my mess as I go, and go all the way there. So go all the way up there. Sorry, let's speak in English. So it creates a little ladder in the middle of a lovely looking trellis. It's done. Right, there you go. Trellis is done. Don't know if you're so sorry, pointing in the wrong direction. Let's point you towards the trellis. There you go. Trellis and the twine all the way up it. And that will do the job if these snap peas grow. And also, did you know what time it is when your string is like that? Did you know that? You know what time it is. It's time to get new string because I can't work with that. Don't know if you can see it properly because of the sun. Yes, I said it. I said sun. All right, it's on its way down. But look at that. For the last part of today, and for the first time in a very, very long time, we've got sun. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. Now this week I have been so blessed by gifts from you lot, from some of you lot. Okay, honestly, I can't even thank you enough. Right, and the first gift has arrived. Okay, first gift has arrived, and I'm just moving something out of the way so I can show it to you. And the first gift is this, and it's a seat. It's a new seat pad. Because look at that one. Look at that there. It's manky. It's rotten because it did used to be that colour. Because it's been out all year round. You just leave it out all year round. That's what you do. It's been out for 2 years. It's had its day, and so Karen Q very kindly, amongst other things, bought me this, but this is the first thing to arrive. So you know what? Let's get it on there. My gosh, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? And that actually fits, whereas the other one didn't. The other one didn't fit, but that did. And that was off my Amazon wish list. Unfortunately, I'm having a bit of trouble with Amazon wish list because they don't send. If it's not bought from the Amazon warehouse, they don't send it to me. So she sent me the money and I ordered it that way. So there you go. That is my first gift of quite a few this week. So I've got a few unboxings and things to do this week. There you go. Look at that. How beautiful does that look? Let's give it a try. Oh yes, that's me. That's my spot. I'm not going to tie it on because we've still got quite a bit of bad weather and I wouldn't want it to ruin so soon. But I am super happy with this gift. Thank you so much. Really made my day, honestly. Oh my goodness me, I'm squinting because of the sun. Squinting, can you believe it? I can't believe it. Right, okay. There we go, my little bit of frivolity there. I won't, like I say, I'm not going to tie it on now. Tie it on another time. Right, I do have another job. Planting the peas, of course. I've not even planted the peas. I was going to go into another job. We've got to finish the first job. Let's plant the peas. Okay, so right, I've read the instructions and I'm going to totally ignore them. Not really. Right, okay. Usually I don't even bother reading instructions, just plant them. Right, so let me just give this a little bit of a zhush. Okay. Get it ready for a bit of planting and a bit of growing. Right, Right, how deep do they need to go? Let's have a look at the instructions. Planting outdoor sowing should be in 4 centimetre deep drills, spacing the seeds roughly 5 centimetres apart. When sowing direct or planting out, that's what we're doing now, sowing direct, space the rows roughly 30 centimetres apart. But the seeds 5 centimetres apart, rows 30 centimetres. Right, we're only doing 1 row, so they need to be 5 centimetres apart. Right, all the red ants are getting us now. Right, so what was that, 4 centimetres deep? Okay, we can do that. Let's do it. Let's get this done. Let's cover them over, red ants and all. As you can see, absolute precision planting. Right, there's a few left, so if there's any gaps, the ones that haven't grown, because you can't expect them all to grow, if there's any gaps, I shall just pop another one in, cross my fingers, hope for the best. Right, but that's not it, I want to mulch around it, okay? I know where it is, the line, so I'm going to mulch either side, just to stop the weeds getting a bit too close to it, okay? Let's do that. By mulch, I mean strulch, okay? Reduces weed growth, retains moisture, enriches the soil, etc, etc, okay? It's just like straw. It's like straw like so. So, I know I want it this side. Hopefully it will stop any pesky slugs getting, to my little baby peas. Okay, I'm going to do it nice and thick. I'm still on my first bag of it, so I feel like I can still be generous with it. Obviously you don't want it thick over where your peas are, because they won't be able to pop through. That's the idea, that nothing grows through it. And hopefully, deterring the slugs and snails at the same time. So, don't matter if a little bit goes on it, you know. It's just the thickness when you've got it thick. There you go. It's strulched. I'm just going to give it a bit of a water. Make sure it's nice and damp. And we'll keep our eye on it, okay? Like I said, that was only done a couple of days ago. There's nothing growing there yet. Not yet, but we will keep our eye on the sweet peas next to the snap peas. Okay? All watered now, and a brilliant job, even if I say so myself. Right, okay, another job, another quick job. Probably not a quick job, but I'll try and film it quickly for you. I want to make a step here, right? I just want this bit to be a decent, it's always been a slope and it's always been a bit mucky and muddy and slippy and whatnot, so I just want to do one step here. I don't particularly need to do, you know, a step there and a step there. It will just be a step onto here, and then you can just stand up onto that path or just stand up onto the kids bit there. So first of all, I'm just going to move all this rubbish. Except it's not rubbish. Don't ever say rubbish. It's stuff that I can use. You know what I mean? It's stones. It's wood. Never rubbish. Okay, I've got the pieces of wood I think I'm going to use for this step here. One at the back, one at the front step. Might just swap them over, and two side ones. Okay, so the plan is to make a step. That's it, that's as far as the plan goes, to make a step. Oh gosh, the sun's going down. I've got about an hour, I think. Don't know if you can see the sun going down. It's there. It's going down. So I've got about an hour. To do what I can on this step. So I'm just making a straightish line here for the first piece of wood to go in. Right, so I want that to go there, but I want it to sit up a bit higher. But I just want to see where these pegs can go. Okay, that one's going to go there, where I want the first peg, which is here. Okay, then I don't think you can see. I'm going to just put another one here. Let's see if I can bend you down a little bit. Sorry about the shadow. The sun is right behind me going down, so that's a bit of a shame, but can't do anything about that. So let's hammer that second one in. Right, I am going to fill down that gap, but I want that to be a little bit more raised, and I want to shove that membrane back down there. So let me get the drills. Okay, still strong enough though, still strong enough. That's the first one done. I'll tidy up this edge another time. I just want to try and get a bit of this step done. Really sorry about having to work in a shadow, but that sun is just almost going down behind the trees there. So this is our step here. So I want to just dig it here. Here, so I'm just going straight across there. That's where I just need to dig it out a little bit, and then down here as well, down the side. We already know that this is too high and that needs to go down there, so I'm going to dig some of this out and I'm going to put it down there. In fact, you know what? I want to gravel this, don't I? So I'm going to take the top layer off. I'm going to take the top layer off, just pile it up to the side. Yeah, so I want it to sit below that line because I'm going to put some gravel on it. Anyway, it's not graceful seeing me dig. In fact, it's probably quite annoying to watch me dig. So I'm just going to dig that top layer off, so it's got a bit of a lip, so that when I have maybe put a bit of sand down, put a bit of membrane down, we can put the edgings on and things like that. So yeah, I'm just going to do the digging in private, so you don't have to watch it. Right, I've dug it, just dug the grass off and just sort of flattened it with my spade a little bit. Can you see? I don't know if you can see with my shadows. Just can't be helped. Right, there you go. Anyway, it's flattened off there. So, let's put in the wooden back and the wooden sides, I think, next. Okay, so I've cobbled together some wood from that stand thing. So I'm just going to hammer these in as per. I'm going to do the back ones a bit taller because I'm going to put 2 layers of wood because it's really quite tall at the back. Okay, so I have that bottom layer there and then another one on top, so these sticks need to stand up a little bit prouder. Okay, so yeah, basically I'm just hammering these in and then I'll bring you back. Right, okay, I think I've done the woodwork bit of this step. Okay, so I've just hammered posts in, screwed them in, secured them. I just need to put, the last bit will be to put all some other soil and stuff behind to level that bit off there. But here we need to put some membrane on, I think, a bit of membrane, and then we can put some stones on. Worry about the painting another time. I'll do the painting when all the other jobs are finished and when we've had several bright days. Okay, so I think I might have a piece of membrane over there. If not, I will get the sand and put the sand on. As soon as we dug it up. Should we put sand on it? No. Get the membrane. Membrane's better. There you go. Right, that's in place. I'm just going to get a couple of pegs. Peg in each corner. Doesn't need it because stones. longer going on it, but I'm just going to put pegs on anyway. Right, I'm just going to grab the stones from down there and put them on here. Right, this is half a bag that I had left over from the path. It might, I don't think it'll fit. I think we probably need more. Yeah, that does not go very far at all. Luckily, I have another bag. Sorry. Where are my scissors? Okay, let's go on the hunt for the scissors. Okay, right, for now I need to tidy up the area everywhere around it. It needs painting, etc, etc, but for now, should we test it out and see if it collapses? Do you think it'll collapse? I could always put another post in. Ooh, let's see. Right, you ready? Right. All right, I'm leaving now, bye. Hey, get that, look. Obviously I need to level it off up the top because it's a bit of a trip hazard there, but I'm filling that in and leveling it up to the top of that board. The top of that board is the level up here, okay? You can't see, but look, my foot doesn't quite reach. That all needs leveling off. That's what we've got that for. Okay, I haven't got time today to do that, but there you go. Pretend that isn't a trip hazard. Pretend that isn't something to break your neck, but look at me. Step, okay. Needs fine tuning, looks a little bit like a grave. God, it does. Oh God, it looks like a grave. Oh, my friend's sister said, oh, my beds look like graves. She said it looks like a graveyard on here. So anyway, that's enough for today. We can finish that off next time. That'll be the first job we do next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked it by any chance, by any wild chance that you've liked this video, please press the like. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I love it when I see the subscribe count go up. I really, really do. It means a lot to me. And yeah, comment. I love your comments. You've given me lots of hints and tips, and thank you for my Ko-fis, and thank you for my gifts. I really, really appreciate it. It makes my heart very warm, let's say. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.